When you think of foods that can instantly brighten up a meal, few things come close to the humble bell pepper. Imagine slicing into a crisp red pepper, tossing in a few yellow or orange ones, and suddenly your dish transforms into a vibrant canvas of color. But behind these dazzling vegetables lies a fascinating journey, one that begins thousands of years ago in Central America and continues today in greenhouses and farms across the globe. Every year, the world produces over 36 million tons of bell peppers, making them one of the most beloved and versatile vegetables in modern cuisine. Yet most of us never stop to wonder, how exactly do these colorful vegetables make their way from seed to plate? Stick around because once you learn their story, you'll never look at a bell pepper the same way again. Bell peppers, known to scientists as Capsicum annuum, trace their origins back to Central and South America. Indigenous peoples in Mexico were cultivating them as far back as 7000 BC, and they became a staple in the diets of ancient civilizations such as the Aztec and the Maya. For these cultures, peppers weren't just food, they were part of everyday life, used in meals, medicines, and even rituals. Fast forward to the late 15th century, when explorers crossing the Atlantic brought bell peppers to Europe as part of what historians call the Columbian Exchange. This massive transfer of crops, animals, and ideas reshaped diets around the world. Christopher Columbus himself is often credited with introducing peppers to European shores, and it didn't take long for people across the continent to fall in love with them. Their sweet taste and brilliant colors became especially popular in Mediterranean cuisine, where fresh produce and vibrant flavors dominate the table. From Europe, peppers traveled east to Asia, where they quickly became vital ingredients in countries like India and China. By the 19th and 20th centuries, bell peppers had spread worldwide, adapting to countless local cuisines and farming systems. Today you can find them in everything from American stir-fries and Tex-Mex dishes to Italian antipasti, Spanish paella, and roasted Mediterranean spreads. The colors alone make them irresistible: green, red, yellow, orange, even purple and white. Each color tells a story of ripeness and variety. Green peppers are typically harvested before they mature, while red and orange peppers have had time to develop more sugars and richer flavors. Beyond their visual appeal, bell peppers are also nutritional powerhouses. Packed with vitamins A and C, antioxidants, and dietary fiber, they're as healthy as they are delicious. For Americans seeking both flavor and nutrition, few vegetables check as many boxes as bell peppers. But how exactly are these peppers grown on such a massive scale? The process begins in controlled environments that look less like traditional farms and more like futuristic laboratories. Modern bell pepper farming often takes place in high-tech greenhouses, where conditions are carefully managed to maximize yield and quality. Instead of relying solely on soil, many farms use hydroponic systems, special setups that allow plants to grow in alternative substrates like stone wool or coconut coir. Think of it as trading in a regular mattress for memory foam. This method lets farmers fine-tune every element of the plant's environment, from temperature and humidity to the exact mix of nutrients flowing through the system. It's farming for the 21st century, blending traditional knowledge with cutting-edge technology to produce more peppers while using fewer resources. Inside these greenhouses, the plants bask in carefully controlled light and heat, climbing up trellises as they mature. Automated irrigation systems deliver water mixed with essential nutrients like nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, and magnesium, the building blocks of plant growth. Each nutrient plays a vital role. Nitrogen boosts leaf development, potassium strengthens the plant's overall structure, phosphorus encourages strong roots and fruit formation, while magnesium helps capture sunlight during photosynthesis. The balance has to be just right. Too much or too little of one element can throw off the plant's growth. Farmers monitor these conditions daily using sensors, computers, and sometimes even AI-driven systems to ensure every plant thrives. It's a delicate dance between nature and science. Once the peppers begin to ripen, the fields, or in this case greenhouse rows, come alive with color. Harvesting is the next major step, and it requires a careful hand. Unlike some crops that can be scooped up with machines, bell peppers are often harvested by hand to prevent damage. Each pepper is inspected for size, firmness, and color before it's clipped from the plant. Green peppers may be picked early, while red and orange ones are left to ripen fully on the vine. This stage is labor-intensive but crucial, as peppers bruise easily and any damage reduces their shelf life. Workers often move quickly but carefully, filling bins with thousands of pounds of peppers that will soon make their way to markets around the world. After harvesting, the peppers head to packing facilities where they undergo sorting and quality checks. Conveyor belts carry them through systems that evaluate size, shape, and even color uniformity. Advanced optical scanners are sometimes used to ensure only the best-looking peppers make it to stores. Each pepper is cleaned, sometimes with a light water wash, before being dried and packed into crates or bags. These are then shipped to supermarkets, farmers markets, and restaurants. Thanks to cold storage and rapid distribution systems, peppers harvested in a greenhouse in Mexico can appear on grocery store shelves in the United States within just a few days, ensuring freshness and crispness. From there, it's up to us, the consumers, to decide their final destination. Some peppers end up sliced raw into salads, adding crunch and sweetness to every bite. Others are roasted until their skins char and peel away, leaving behind a smoky, tender interior perfect for sauces or pasta dishes. In Tex-Mex cooking, they're stuffed with cheese and spices, while in American backyard barbecues, they're grilled alongside onions and burgers. Each preparation highlights the pepper's unique flavor profile, whether it's the grassy bite of a green pepper or the sweet, almost fruity notes of a red one. The cultural footprint of bell peppers in the United States is massive. In states like California and Florida, they're a major agricultural product, supporting local economies and providing jobs to thousands of farm workers. In home kitchens, they've become a staple, showing up in everything from scrambled eggs to pizza toppings. Nutrition-conscious Americans appreciate that they deliver plenty of flavor without piling on calories, making them a go-to ingredient for health-focused diets. Restaurants lean on them too, knowing that peppers add both taste and visual appeal to any plate. It's no exaggeration to say that bell peppers have become part of the fabric of American food culture. What makes them even more remarkable is their role in sustainability in modern farming. Hydroponic greenhouses often use less water than traditional fields, and many operations rely on natural pollinators like bumblebees rather than chemicals. Some farms even recycle the water and nutrients, making the entire system more efficient and eco-friendly. With climate change threatening traditional farming methods, imagine walking into your local grocery store, heading to the produce section, and being greeted by a sea of vibrant bell peppers, red, yellow, green, and orange. They're glossy, perfectly shaped, and look like they were handpicked just for you. But here's the fascinating truth. Behind those perfect peppers lies a world of incredible machines, cutting-edge technology, and a process so sophisticated that it feels like something out of science fiction. Today we're going to take you behind the scenes and reveal how bell peppers travel from sprawling farms to your dinner table, through a process that's part science, part art, and entirely mesmerizing. If you've ever wondered how millions of peppers are harvested, cleaned, sorted, and packaged with such precision, buckle up, because this is a journey you won't want to miss. At the heart of this story is a giant machine that's rewriting the way we think about farming. Imagine a harvester so powerful yet so gentle that it can pick enough bell peppers to create a mountain of produce every single hour. Meet the PickRP pepper harvester, often called the gentle giant of agriculture. Unlike the clumsy, back-breaking work of traditional hand-picking, this machine glides gracefully through pepper fields, plucking the vegetables with mechanical fingers so precise they almost feel alive. Incredibly, it can handle up to 20,000 pounds of peppers in just 1 hour. To put that into perspective, that's more than most small farms could harvest in a week, all done with a machine that looks like a futuristic robot farmer rolling across endless rows of green plants. It doesn't just rip through fields either. The harvester is designed to adapt to different layouts, adjusting its height as if stretching its legs, carefully maneuvering to ensure not a single pepper is missed. Watching it in action feels like seeing a high-tech ballet unfold on farmland. But harvesting is only the beginning of the story. Once those peppers are collected, the real magic begins inside state-of-the-art sorting and packaging facilities. Here, every pepper is treated with the same level of attention you might give to picking the perfect one for your salad. The first stage is inspection. Think of it as a triage unit in a hospital, where peppers are quickly evaluated to separate the flawless from the damaged. Some may have been bruised during harvest, others may not meet the quality standards for size or shape. These are set aside for secondary uses, like processing into sauces or diced pepper blends, while only the best move forward. This quick but crucial step sets the stage for what comes next. Now picture a conveyor belt moving hundreds of peppers per minute, each one zooming under cameras, scanners, and sensors that evaluate them faster than the human eye could ever manage. Automated sorting has become the heartbeat of modern agriculture. Using artificial intelligence and optical scanning, these machines detect subtle differences in color, size, and even tiny imperfections on the skin. Every pepper gets its moment in the spotlight, almost like a rapid-fire photo shoot where every angle matters. In milliseconds, the system decides whether a pepper belongs in the premium retail category, the bulk wholesale batch, or the reject pile. It's an astonishing display of precision, where technology meets food production in a way that feels almost futuristic. And here's a quick pop quiz for you. Which color bell pepper do you think is the sweetest? Is it green, red, yellow, or orange? Most people guess wrong, but if you said red, you're absolutely right. Red bell peppers are simply fully ripened green peppers, and as they ripen, their natural sugars develop, giving them that deliciously sweet flavor. Fun facts like this are part of what makes the journey from farm to table so fascinating. Once sorted, the peppers head to cleaning stations. This stage isn't just about making them look shiny for the store, it's an essential step for food safety and freshness. Imagine long rows of peppers moving through gentle washing tunnels, where soft brushes and sprays of water carefully remove dirt, dust, and natural field residues. To ensure the highest standards, eco-friendly detergents are sometimes used to reduce microbes, making sure that every pepper meets strict safety requirements. By the end of the wash, they don't just look beautiful, they're ready for the next step of their journey. Clean, crisp, and glistening, they roll onward toward packaging. Packaging is where science and marketing collide. Depending on their destination, peppers can be packed in large bulk bins destined for food service or neatly arranged in retail trays meant to catch your eye at the grocery store. For wholesale buyers like restaurants or cafeterias, efficiency is key, so peppers are often stored in simple bulk containers. But for shoppers, presentation matters. In retail packaging lines, peppers are grouped by size and color, carefully placed into trays, wrapped, and sometimes even packed under modified atmospheres to extend freshness. This controlled packaging helps slow down the natural ripening process, ensuring peppers look as good on your kitchen counter as they did when they left the farm. Of course, no story about modern agriculture would be complete without addressing the elephant in the room: environmental impact. As impressive as this entire process is, it does come with challenges. The widespread use of plastic in packaging raises concerns about sustainability, while transporting peppers across long distances contributes to carbon emissions. But here's the hopeful part: the industry is evolving. Many growers and distributors are experimenting with biodegradable packaging, recyclable materials, and smarter transportation routes to reduce emissions. New innovations like plant-based plastic films and reusable crates are already making a difference, showing that efficiency and environmental responsibility can go hand in hand. The journey of a bell pepper is much more complex than most of us realize. From the moment it's plucked in a sun-drenched field by a massive yet gentle harvester, to the instant it lands in your shopping cart looking flawless and ready to eat, the process involves thousands of moving parts, cutting-edge technology, and the dedication of countless workers. It's a blend of tradition and innovation, where old-fashioned farming meets robotics, artificial intelligence, and sustainability efforts. And the next time you slice into a crisp red pepper for your fajitas or toss bright yellow and green peppers into a fresh salad, you'll know just how much care and technology went into making sure it got there in perfect condition. Bell peppers might look simple, but their journey is a masterclass in modern agriculture. And as technology continues to advance, the process will only get more efficient, sustainable, and mind-blowing. So the next time you see those colorful peppers in your grocery store, take a moment to appreciate not just their flavor but the incredible story of how they came to be. And if you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look at the hidden world of food production, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating insights. There's an entire universe of everyday foods waiting to be uncovered, and this is just the beginning.